To our left,
it's AY from Streetfacts. We're bringing it on the streets and we're taking it back to Onlyfacts Podcast. I think our first time when we started, the first one I did, first 4 people told me, sorry, we don't want to get involved. I think it was a bit demoralizing. Like, it just puts you down, like, do you want to continue this? The rejection and all of that. But after a while, you just get used to the rejection. You don't care anymore. I think one thing we want is just having to get the fact from diverse cultures. And
hey, I'm giving the podcast is open to everyone, so we're looking forward to more Zimbabweans, so they can come tell us their own, story and experiences with Nigerian.
And I think we should also have this debate. We should have that debate about experiences in Nigeria.
Okay, hello. Welcome back to Onlyfacts Podcast Season 2. My name is Lorenzo, and I'm going to be one of your hosts for the entirety of Season 2. And I have my co-host here.
Hi guys, my name is Alison. Welcome back to Season 2. We're so happy to have you guys here. And alongside us, we have our 2 favorite Streetfacts hosts. My brother here to the right.
Big bucks, big energy. I'm pretty sure you've heard that in every video now. Hey, see y'all. It's been a while since I've been here. Well, it's good to be back, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. And to our left,
it's AY from Streetfacts. You know me, you know how it's going, you know how it's nice. We're bringing it on the streets and we're taking it back to Onlyfacts Podcast. Guess what? There's a lot in stock for you. Just wait and see more.
A lot of laughter. A lot of plot twists, a lot of shocks. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, so are we.
I am excited as well, absolutely. So guys, just to build up the quick connection here. So Streetfacts is basically a branch, of Onlyfacts as well. So we are all part of the Onlyfacts Studio. And then the good thing is we're making Season 2 much more exciting. We're giving you interconnection between what we're discussing here, as well as what these guys are also discussing with people and everyone in the streets as well. So, and then every once in a while, we're going to be giving you some of the most incredible topics and questions that are being asked in the street. We bring them back to the studio for sure. And also tend to bring one of the most interesting person to answer a specific question, so they can come discuss with us in detail that specific question and answer. So you will be seeing them a lot, joining us every now and then for sure. While we give you, amazing season. Make sure you're tuned in every week. There's going to be an episode for sure, both in Onlyfacts Podcast as well as the Street Fact as well, so that we give you amazing vibes, amazing feeling, amazing conversation, amazing answer. So I am excited about it. We are excited about it, and we're hoping to see you guys soon. So just to give us, give a quick breakdown, I'll let Alison, tell us, how she, came to join Onlyfacts Podcast. Just so we can feel a bit connected to everyone as well.
Yeah, well, I was basically invited by the producer, Chris. He asked me, because I was previously on the Season 1, and he asked me to be there, and I was like, why not? He asked me to be a host, and I was like, you know what? Hey, why not? If it goes down the drain, then c'est la vie. But I'm happy to be here. And Divine, I want to ask you, how did you get to be on Onlyfacts? I mean, I've seen you on the runway doing fashion. Who told you that you can actually?
I mean, your boy is doing a lot of things.
Yeah, I see you.
That I don't do, So I've also joined Season 1 podcast episode. But also, I actually contacted the producer because one of my friends was here. And I thought, hey, it seems like a really interesting thing, right? I see people coming together, talking about experiences, stories, new, highlights, So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just be here, we check it out. I liked it, we talked. I became a crew member, and now before you know it, the host of season.
So, wait, hold on. So, not to put you on the spot, right? What is the most memorable thing that someone said before we come to you, Ayu? What is the most memorable thing that someone said to you on the streets that you're like, what the hell?
Oh, there's a lot. I have to think of that.
I can imagine.
Someone said, for example, that was actually one of our first videos. Like, it was one of our first videos, and we were thinking, like, what do you think about? Oh, like, the 1X, right? Yeah, that was at BAC, not the first video, BAC. Happened to be the mom of his child.
BAC is Black Aspiring Creators, by the way.
Yes, so
Okay,
we're there.
yeah. Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying that. So we're there. I asked them, what is it what you want to say to that 1X, right? And they were like, well, you know, right?
I remember.
Yeah. Well, you a bitch.
Oh my goodness.
I was trying to keep the pose. I was like,
Yeah, she was hurt.
She was hurt. She was hurt. I was like, I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry.
Sheesh. And imagine if he actually goes on and watches it. I think he's gonna be stung. He's gonna be stung.
I think she's gonna cry. He's gonna cry. Yeah.
And they're both gonna cry. It is well, oh. Anyways, Ayo.
Yeah, sure, go.
Okay,
Tell us your story.
Yeah, I came for season 1. I've been friends with Chris, and then it just told me I should come into one episode, and I think the episode was great because it actually took me down the memory lane of how I started coming from Nigeria and to Germany, and since then I've just wanted to be part of the community, and then also we started Streetfacts, and I think one of the things that I really would say I enjoy from Streetfacts is the fact that people don't have a lot of time to think about what they want to say.
That
You
is
understand?
true.
For your podcast, you guys are here. When you tell me the topic, I can think, I know what I'm be selective. But then in the streets, people just pop out and start saying, there's a lot of things that have gone on in the street that I wouldn't even want to say. I think one of our first video when we even had, when somebody messaged us, I was like, no, don't put that video up there. The person had to call after. Funny enough, they gave the consent, and then after they were like, did I really say something good out there?
Take it back.
Take it back and all. We've seen a lot of things from the street, and I think it's very, very one of my short moments was I don't want to say it was like a tick moment. We've not had that video out, and I don't think it will even come out. Was that I was trying to ask because I'm more asking readers.
Don't give people
I
spicy
basically
stuff.
think it won't come out. It won't come out, so that's why I want to tell you. So we're doing redos, just asking redos, and I asked this ladies 3 redos, and they got all 3 of them. And in my mind, I was waiting for them to fail. But they got all 3 of them. I even went to the 4th one, and they got the 4th one right. And I was like, today's not my day. In asking this redo and for it at all. I think one other one I had was the last one we just posted now, which was kind of very funny, was the fact that sometimes you guys support, like when you're going on a date, you support your fellow ladies on that date. Because she was like, she had to go with her friend because they were not sure if they would really like the guy. And at the end, they didn't even like the guy, and they just walked out. So she was only supporting her friend just for going on that date. And I'm like, this is so mean.
That is wicked.
That's wicked. Are you sure you guys don't do that? But that's so mean.
Interesting.
Really, right? And I learned like a lot from that. I'm like, so if this is happening. And then the other video we had was the fact of the Tinder issue. And the lady was saying she had about 99 plus.
Yeah.
And like,
99 plus what?
Tinder likes, those that slide right. Let me ask you, how many likes do you have?
On where?
On Tinder.
Leave
How
me
many
out of
slides
this.
on Tinder or any dating platform?
I have never used that platform. In fact, no, I lie. I'm lying. I've used it once when I came to Germany. My friend was like, you know what? Go on Tinder. It's gonna be really nice. You're gonna enjoy. You're gonna meet new people. And then I saw that there are people that have like feet fetish. They wanna have, certain pictures, etc. And I was like, you know what? Nah, it's not for me.
People need to repent, Sean.
I'm ready to repent.
Never again. It wasn't
But I was wild by the numbers that ladies used to have on Tinder compared to we guys that, when I was on Tinder though, I would find that we guys that slide and then maybe we just get 2, 5, 6. And she was like, she has 99 plus. And Oh shit!
What? I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I'm like,
No, wait. So guys, as you can already see, we have a lot of exciting topics. We have a lot of exciting conversation coming your way. So this is just a glimpse of what we're going to be doing for you in season 2. It'll make it absolutely interesting. So you can hear they're giving us some amazing stories. What we're going to then do in Onlyfacts is to then dig deeper into those topics and those questions and have conversation about it at length, so we can have all the in and out of the story and the excitement in between. So so guys, thanks a lot, and welcome to to the podcast. We hope to be seeing you guys here for sure, as often as possible. And also, you mentioned Chris because Chris. Just to mention, Chris is our producer. He's a director as well, also doing videography and editing as well, kind of multitasking. So so also, but those of you that know Bookie from season 1, so Bookie now is also supporting Chris in all of those aspects as well. Just so so as we're growing, we're making sure responsibility are being shared as well in between. So I'll just quickly go back to one topic as well. I know I was told you guys also travel for your Streetfacts as well. So, so can you just, give us a bit about that?
So actually, he was mostly in Prague, but I guess for what I've seen, there was a lot of new people that we have seen, because what we want to do at Streetfacts, we want to engage with different people. We want to engage with different nationalities. We want to engage different different perspective. So one thing, because for me, I was born and raised in Germany, Berlin, right? So I know the perspective basically of Germany. But then if I would meet someone from from Prague, or let's say from Italy or from Spain or etc., it's always something special to see what that person is thinking of what the response is going to be, because the response from someone from Germany will be different from someone from Spain.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that is something that I really like. But yeah, they were in Prague. Yeah. And I believe it was really good. But you tell us more about that.
And so how was your experience?
Yeah, I would say you said most of the thing. I think one thing we want is just having to get the fact from diverse cultures and not just be restricted to a particular kind of culture like we've been doing Berlin all this while. And we're not just ending at Prague, so we're going to be going to several countries and trying to explore what people are saying. But the good thing is that it's not just about even speaking to these people. The backstage of it is what you will not be experiencing. Sorry about that. Because you'll just be here all the time. So the backstage of it, the traveling, the discussion, it's all fun and also part of it. And like we said also, one of the good part of it is that when we find lots of people that will get good facts from, good opinion from, they would also be coming here.
So I have a question actually, you guys, because I feel like it's very difficult for a lot of people to approach strangers on the street, and I've seen that people are actually very closed off. They're not like, let's say if we go to Amsterdam, people are very like, oh, okay, I'll speak to you. Here, how do you approach people and say, yo, I have a question to ask you, and it's going to be an uncomfortable question, and I'm probably going to ask you about your ex, etc. How do you guys do that?
Well, what we always do is that we want to make sure that people have a certain professional image towards us. So we are not going to be out there talking to like, hey, what's up? Hey, I got some questions. No, we are going to make sure that, hey, listen, we have a podcast, right? But we're also doing it on the street, and we'd like to ask you some quick questions.
Okay.
You'd be interested, yes or no. But it always depends where we will be. So if we were at events, for example, it is more easier because people are already more open and on a daily basis. Right? If you are interviewing people on a random Thursday,
Alexanderplatz, for example. Yeah.
Of course, people will be closed off because people are minding their business. Right? People are going to be out there. They're just trying to go home. They're trying to go and do what they want to do, and then that's it. But if it's an event or more Saturday and it's more chilled, of course, people will be more open up. Right?
Yeah.
So we, like you and I, we are looking. We know how to see the atmosphere of the location, and then we also know that how can we ask them questions, and that not to make them feel awkward or make them feel closed up and oh my goodness, I'm going to feel interrogated, but actually an opportunity for you to have the platform, like say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. In addition to that, we would not tell you that there's no challenges like in asking people, because imagine somebody just walking up to you and saying, "I have a podcast. I have this. Can you answer this question?" And it's like for what? Like
people look at you like, what the hell?
I think our first time when we started, the first one I did, the first 4 people told me, "Sorry, we don't want to get involved." I think it was a bit demoralizing. Like it just puts you down. Like, do you want to continue this? The rejection and all of that. But after a while, you just get used to the rejection. You don't care anymore because even though somebody will still answer you or somebody will still talk to you. There's one funny one that I even went to walk up to a girl and I was just about to say, "Oh, I'm from a podcast." I think she thought I wanted to ask her out or I wanted to ask her number. And like the way she gave me no. Then but just because I still wanted to, no, don't think that that's what I wanted. I still walked up to her and like, see, it's just a podcasting. And she was not like, okay, sorry, I'm really not interested and all of that. So we faced lots of things, but in the midst of it all, we've we've understood the situation, just like you said, we've grown in it, and now we understand and we watch the atmosphere and see if this person really wants to talk. So in this scenario now, we have lesser cases where people don't want to talk to us anymore.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So, guys, also as you can see, the professionalism coming to you in season 2 as well. Additionally with the excitement and all, is what we're trying to also do strategically to make sure, we connect both Streetfacts and Onlyfacts Podcast as well. So as you know, Onlyfacts Podcast is, very focused on, on experts. So basically, experts. So you all know what an expert means. So, and on that basis, we talk about varieties of topics. So we talk about from career to relationship to life experience to cultural changes, and then every key details in between as well. So it's going to be a very interesting season 2, with varieties of topics and interesting and amazing lineup of guests to give you insight on all of these aspects of their life as well, and also their experiences in life. So guys, I'm really looking forward to season 2. So I am as well.
Me too. You know what I think we should do? I think we should swap roles though. Like you guys come in as hosts and we go on the streets.
I won't comment on that.
Are you sure you won't run on your first day?
I probably will.
You might run on your first day.
I was speaking to her the other day, and she said, "I don't do well with rejection."
I don't.
So now I'm thinking she's just gonna leave me hanging whenever we go outside, because she'll be like, "No, I can't do this after one or two rejection anymore."
Can we speak to you?
No, like
Mama.
I can't do this anymore.
I don't want to do. I probably
you
will.
need to fight that to get this out there. You need to fight that rejection aspect, because one thing it will do to you is that when you start receiving that rejection, it will already just play with your mental health for that day. So even if you find somebody, you might not give your best output because you already feel down.
Yeah.
You understand? And it has happened to me, so I would not lie to you. It has happened to me when I did some and I just I felt that I wasn't giving because I was already feeling demoralized. So it's not. But over time, when you train on it to grow on it,
I think practice does make perfect, because at the end of the day, if you do go out and you get rejected, etc., you just go on to the next one. There's how many people in Berlin?
And even the fun fact is like the more you do it, the more people will see you, and then the less you have to even ask.
Exactly.
So there were even people like they just came to
and now they're curious
and asked like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
Yes, exactly.
So it's just easy for you. Hey, we're doing interviews. So with time, you don't even need to approach. They will just see, oh, this is the guy who's doing interviews, so let's get caught. Because brother, they like to be curious as well.
Yeah.
And wherever you go, you will want to know, like someone who has a mic and another one who has a camera, like what he moves for.
Because a lot of people don't like the camera. I've noticed, like, I make some content with when people come and perform and you start taking videos of them and they're like, why are you taking videos? It's like, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to.
True.
And, I feel like that approach. So it's very, very difficult. I mean, well done to you guys.
It's them and it's not you. Just like the way you send applications for job and you get rejection. but you still have to send the application because you need the job. So,
I mean, yeah, if you look at it like that, I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. So we don't have a chat. But like you said, over time, like now, sometimes we're just interviewing some person and people are just waiting behind and be like, oh, I want to go now because they already start saying the vibe.
Yes,
and I would love to join. You know?
We went to the event Afro Vibes. We went there and we were just acting like we were interviewing around like maybe 10 people, like in the couple.
Incredible.
10 people.
And people were like, I want to do that too.
Yeah, like some people were like, yeah, I want to be interviewed too.
Was this in Berlin?
Yeah, it was in Ghana.
It is in Berlin. Yeah. Amazing.
The atmosphere matters also.
Yeah,
what?
true.
Okay, yeah, that's
The
true.
only problem is that you don't know what will be posted about you at the end.
Yeah.
Better people and pray that you actually said something.
Or what we can do, we tell them, okay, so if you feel you want to discuss more about your answer, you can come into the podcast and give more clarity on this.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
Exactly. So that's what we do as well. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so just quickly before we go, I know you guys introduced your name, and all, but can you tell viewers, where you're from? I mean, you're from Germany. You were born here. So, Mario, can you just give us a bit of
Okay, so I'm actually from Nigeria, and then I came to Germany in 2019 September. And sadly, I came at the wrong time. Just 3 months after COVID started, and we're all indoors and all of that. But I came to study, and I did my master's degree here. And afterwards, I started working also, and now I find myself. Yeah,
congratulations!
Awesome. So in case of you guys that don't know, so I'm also Nigerian as well. And the thing is, Ari is actually from the same state as me, back in Nigeria, from South. But it grew up in some other states as well.
True.
Nice. Where are your parents from?
Nigeria.
Okay.
I mean,
Edo State?
His name is Divine. Divine is.
I mean, there are people also in Zimbabwe that are called Divine.
So we're from the same country, the same states.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, so where were you from?
But that's why you're unique then. Exactly.
I mean, guys, you can see she looks, way prettier than all of us as well. So,
guys,
so I think that's why.
You see this host?
Yeah. So please.
I mean, I'm from Zimbabwe. I don't know why I get shy when I have to speak, but when I have to introduce myself, I feel like I'm a bit shy. But I'm from Zimbabwe, guys. I'm hoping to bring a lot of Zimbabweans onto this podcast because we don't want to have only Nigerians. Yeah,
I mean, no, let's not bust the bubble. Yeah, let's not bust the bubble.
I mean, but Zimbabweans are better. I think.
Now you ruin it. Now you ruin it. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
It's not that.
No, but I'm actually really hoping to have like a little bit of the Southern division on the podcast, asking a lot about their experiences and how it's been like. Because I feel like that area, that's where I'm not going to identify myself as a South African, but I am Southern African. So that means that I do kind of like come along where people are, where the music comes from, this Amapiano style. So
do we have lots of Zimbabwean in Berlin?
No, we actually don't.
I've met quite a few actually.
Really?
I've met quite a few. So hey, the good thing is the podcast is open to everyone, so we're looking forward to more Zimbabweans, so they can come tell us their own story and experiences with Nigeria.
And I think we should also have this debate. We should have that debate about experience with Nigeria. With Nigerian men, and also the who owns Amapiano, because you guys seem to want to claim everything. Let's make
something very clear.
Yes,
you guys was against us in Africa, but we smacked you all out. Right?
Yeah, but you got smacked by the other people though. So you lost.
You were not even invited. You were not
even part. You did not even.
They are-
make it
They have a separate.
but that's
they have
what
a
I'm
separate
saying.
league they are playing.
But that's what I'm saying.
For the
It's like,
children.
no, but like that's what I'm saying. No offense, but like it's like every time we have like an Amapiano song, so, the Southern African division has an Amapiano
Right.
song. You guys want to claim it and say
But
it's
I
yours.
love how you are trying to have a fusion with South African to say the
Yeah,
Southern African.
exactly,
Because we won't say
exactly,
the Western
yeah,
African, we
exactly,
say Nigeria. So, but that's a good one.
That
no
was
problem.
what I
It's
wanted
okay.
to say. That was what I wanted to say. So when we say I'm a piano, so of course partially it was
What do you mean
came out
partially?
of South Africa, specifically South Africa, the country, not
Okay.
Southern Africa.
I thought you were about to say Nigeria.
Right. So partially, and then the other partial part as well is from Nigeria.
No.
And then Nigeria. Wait, I'm coming. Let me just finish.
No.
And then Nigeria blew it up, and then it went international.
He's preaching the gospel.
Because of Nigeria. Listen, anything from Africa, basically. If Nigeria isn't doing it, it doesn't go worldwide. It's just
But-
how it is.
but-
Of course, you guys
I-
are like Nigerians did this.
Exactly. I won't agree with them, Sha. I won't agree with them. The South
Thank
African
you.
sound, or like you said, South African region.
Yes.
the
We are no
sound
longer
is
from the
unique.
same
Southern African.
Yeah, because we can't keep stealing everything, and because we've been taking a lot. Let's keep that for you guys.
Thank
At least
you.
Tyler had
No.
a time in.
No,
in
Now
Grammy.
you guys are gonna be
And
like,
so we just
our
leave it.
piano.
Zimbabwe is not among. Yeah, we're talking about South Africans.
Why
We're
you
talking
doing-
about
why
the
you doing this?
Southern African
Yeah, no,
division.
it's just like us. It's just like us saying, let's say Sakodi, for example. There was this Ghana Azonto dance, right?
Azonto, yeah.
It's just like us saying, since Ghanaians escalated the whole Azonto thing, so now we're Nigerians and we're close to Ghana, right? So now it's we, West Africa, that escalated it. No, that's not how it works, though.
But let's
Yeah.
just leave it for her now. Let's give them something now.
Thank you.
Yeah, at least.
Give us
At
something. You
least.
can't have it all.
True, they don't have
So
anything.
greedy.
Give them,
Ah.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
You want to have jollof
Nigeria
rice?
must take every-
You want to have?
Madam, don't even go there. don't make
We don't have jollof, so
the
you
funny
can
thing is
take
that
it.
the point is that I'm surrounded like with a lot of Ghanaian friends, and it's so difficult to win the argument with Ghanaian jollof. And sometimes when they're bringing that Ghanaian jollof and Nigerian jollof, I don't just want to argue because I'm the only one. So they walk out something. So, but when I have my Nigerian army with me, I'm like, come on, let's go.
That's so hilarious. That's so funny.
That's it.
But anyways, guys, we are actually so happy to have you guys here. It was actually so fun. I wish we could actually talk forever.
Yeah.
But then I feel like, if we talk for more than an hour, people are going to get bored. They're going to log out. They're going to fall asleep. They're going to crash, etc. So we're going to call this episode and we're going to say our goodbyes for now. And we will see you guys definitely on the streets. that actually
Only
does sound.
Onlyfacts Podcast on the street itself. Onlyfacts street.
We thank you guys. Thank you so much, Divine and Ayo.
So guys, as you can see, so these are welcome back episodes. So we wanted to also introduce you to our amazing colleagues. Who are also going to be right there in the street with you. Come rain, come sunshine, they're going to be there. And then we, are going to be here waiting for them as well to join us as often as possible.
Yeah.
Just before we go, remember to follow them as well. So you see the description of their channels below in the description box as well. And then remember to subscribe and follow us as well on TikTok, on Instagram. Are you guys on Snapchat?
I mean, who still uses
No,
Snapchat?
I don't know. I never actually use it. So I just
I'm
wanna
sorry,
know
no
about
offense
that.
to people who use Snapchat.
Yeah, so and definitely
I
follow
know
on
you're
YouTube,
crazy.
subscribe and like as well. And also another interesting thing, guys, amazing is we have, as you can see, we have our Onlyfacts merch. Amazing. Don't worry, the Streetfacts merch is coming soon, right?
Amen.
So they look absolutely amazing. The material, the feel of the material is super thick.
Yeah, the
super,
quality is amazing.
Super great as well. And you can also see, the beautiful fashionista. She's also wearing the black as well. So make sure when they're live, we'll let you guys know so that you can get yours as well.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you guys know in between. So make sure to subscribe there.
Yes. Shout out to Ralph Empires for actually making these t-shirts. They're great quality. They feel good. They feel heavy. You know, when something is heavy, it's good quality. So shout out to you guys for making us these wonderful t-shirts, and we are going to call it quits for now. We're gonna say
Bye.
bye.